Welcome back to a collection video. So I'm going to do a series of collection videos where I literally just show you a whole drawer and everything inside that drawer. We're going to be doing my blush collection, and this has been requested by Jodie and another subscriber, so let's just get straight into it. Firstly, down here we have all my Primark. So this shade is Blaze, which looks like this. It's a nice apricot with a bit of a gold shade to it. This is Rosewood, Secrecy. Might not actually swatch every shade. Adored, but maybe Primark. Right there. Carnival, Desire, which is one of my faves. Drama, another favourite. Muscovado, Amaretto, right there. In the Pink, that is a bright pink. Luster, this looks like another bright one. It's quite similar to In the Pink. Amore, which has a slight shimmer in there. Okay, I'm not actually going to swatch all of these because we'll be here all day. So then I've got my Lottie London. So we've got the shade Nick, Drake and Harry. Zach, which is one of my favourite ones, absolute favourite. Then I have 3 Natural Collection ones. So we have the shade Rosy Glow, Pink Cloud and Dusky Pink. Okay, we're on to my second row, and the first things I can see here are Elf. Oh my god, there's no names on these. We got this kind of shade. This one I think is more like a highlight, I must admit. Let's see. They're all baked. It's quite a nice colour. Darker one here. This one's got like the dark pink running through it. You do have to build these up though. And then another Elf one is, oh, this one actually has a name. This is Peachy Cheeks. These are like more like highlights. I think that one is. I might put that one, this first one, into my highlight drawer. Then I've got these old Elf ones, and this is in Mellow Mauve. I have a Steeler one. Can you imagine? I got this on offer. This is Pink Glow, and I love both of these. Don't really use it on my channel because I don't think it's actually something that you can find anymore. Oh, CYO, been discontinued, but it is like nice. This is a powder blush on called Crush on Blush. It's a nice deep one. Then we've got a little Rimmel one. I actually want to collect these little things. These are nice. This is in the shade Live Pink. We got some Max Factor ones. I love these little things. These are the cream puffs, and this is in Lovely Pink. These are baked again, so they're going to be something you've got to build up. My partner's in the bath if you hear a lot of water running. We've got Seductive Pink. Oh, I like this one. Got a nice glittery one, and this is in the shade Alluring Rose. A bit of shimmer to it, that one. Last one is in Nude Mauve. Just a bit more brown, brownier pink. Then we get into my lovely NYX ones. Absolutely love these. Got two, like, they're quite darker toned anyway. So these two I reuse a lot. So we've got the top one is Soft Spoken, the bottom one is Bronze, and this one I tried to use as a bronzer when I first got it. There we go. It's a nice, it's an orange bronzer, but it is nice. This one is Hamptons. Then we've got Bitten. Ah, I love shades called Bitten, I'm telling you. One last one, we have Pink the Town, which is a nice peachy shade. Then we have some lovely Bourjois ones. I ain't used these in ages. I've got the old packaging, which is quite thick, and then you've got the new packaging that is quite thin. In the old packaging, I've got the shade 16 Love Struck Rose, which is a nice pink. Then we've got 37 Rose Pom Pom. which is a really pale pink. And then we've got a peachier looking one, which is 38 Peach Bloom. Then we got some, oh, these are cream blushes, wow. I think the shades are the ones on the top, which is 04. I love this shade. I didn't know they were cream. They actually work quite nicely. Alright, it's the back shade there. And then 03, which has a bit of shimmer in there. It's like a peachier shade. And then my last four are Collection and Stargazer. So Collection, we have the shade Bashful. That is definitely like I don't know what to call that. That one there. Then we got Trouble, which looks more like a highlight, to be fair. It's a bit mauvier. I'll put it there. And then the last two Stargazer ones, these are lovely. I love Stargazer. This is in the shade Colorette, which is the more darker tone. Basically, the other one was 4 and this is shade 2. On to the third row, but we have a little one here by Tarte that I got for loose. This is in the shade Surprised. Nice pink colour. We got two Revolution ones. These have obviously come out of advent calendars, I want to say. So this shade here called Love Me the Best. This is so shimmery. Alright, it loses a shimmer once you've swatched it. Oh, it's quite a dud. Oh, there we go. Just got to build it up. And then this one's such a nice shade. I used to use it all the time in Hot. And then we've got a Becca one that Carly gave me. This is in the shade Dahlia. It was obviously too dark for her, but nothing is ever too dark for me, especially when I tan in the summer. What have we got over here? Oh, we got a mix of MUA, Rimmel, Gosh. Start off with MUA. So we've got like this peachy, oh, we've got this one called Papaya Whip, which I saw on, I can't remember, her name was Holes or Holson or something. She stopped doing YouTube, but I liked her, but she got so much hate. That one there, she got hate for no reason as well. Another MUA, which is Peach Bloom. Right there, that's a very light shade. Oh, this one, I like this one. This is Third Base by Rimmel. This one's got a little bit of shimmer in there. It's like a light pink. These Gosh ones are cute. This is in the shade Pink Pie. And this one is Bronze Pie. Then we've got two I Heart Revolutions. We've got the strawberry and the peach one. These are lovely. I've used the strawberry one. I need to use the peach. Then loads of these Revolution ones. Oh, I'm going to drop everything. So we've got the shade Pink Lady. Peach Bliss, which is a lovely shade. Peaches and Cream. Ballerina, which is a bright pink. Rose Kiss, which is a really rosy shade. Baked Peach, which is like a darker peach shade. Oh, I got two Rose Kisses. Then we've got a bronzer now. So this is actually a bronzer drawer as well as blush, but I call it my blush drawer for some reason. This is the I Heart Revolution in Macchiato. A little bit too dark for me at the moment. Then we got some B ones. So we've got Just Peachy. So these are like shimmer bricks. Bronze. I love shimmer bricks. And blush. Two more MUA blush duos. So we've got the shade Ginger and Peachy. Then we've got two Natural Collection in the newer packaging. So we've got Rose Blush and Pink Cloud. And then we've got a Kiko one, which I bought off of, I want to say Rebecca. And this is in Tuscan Sunshine. This is so lovely. I love Kiko things. I need to like get a bit more because it's like an ombre effect. Okay, moving on to the next row. We have some of these Wet n Wild Hello Halos, which I have done a video on. I love these. A blush palette because of Missa, and I love this shade here. It's so nice. This is the Barry M one. Two Old Collection Mosaic Bronzes and Glow. So we have the lighter shade, which is Radiant number 2. Then we have the darker shade, which is number 1 Sunkissed. Another oldie, it says Collection 2000. Who remembers when they were called Collection 2000? I used to love swirling these together. They made a lovely soft baby pink colour. Then we have two of the Floral Days blushes. This one is so nice, in the shade Bouquet. Nice baby pink. They look so different to what they look like in the pan. Then we have Bloom. This is the one with broken mirror. Oh no, it isn't. This is a nice peachy looking shade. Then we have two Primark blush and beams, which I should put in my Primark drawer, even the other things. These are really nice. I love this blush, the darker one. It's quite nice. They don't actually have shade names on them, but if you ever find these, I highly suggest picking them up. They are incredible. Then we have another Primark. This is from their Island Escape. Two more Primark Wild ones. These don't have names, but you've got a bronze and a pink one. Two bronzers by Primark. This is their Bronze and Glow in Suspect and Fearless. I think Fearless will be more my shade. This one. This is a L'Oreal True Match. Oh, it says highlight on here. It doesn't have a shade name because I bought it and it had smashed. Let me just do this shade because that shade looks more me. Up there. Then I've got three of these L'Oreal ones, which is Blush and Sculpt. These are lovely. So we've got Soft Rosy, Nude Beige, which I used the fuck out of that dark colour there. And then we've got the shade Soft Sand. That pink shade's quite nice. And then we've got three of my XX blushes. I love these. I need to collect more of them. I should have got them in the sale. This is Entice. This is a lovely peach shade. Quirk, which is a nice dark pink. This is brilliant when I've got a tan. And Obscure, which is a darker peach. And two at the back here. Remember my oldie, which is 14 years old. 12 years old. 14, 12, something like that. My Shimmer Shimmer Block by Me. I can't believe they don't do that anymore. I've got a NYX Ombre Blush, which is in the shade Mauve Me. I love this shade. I used to use it non-stop. Then we've got an old NYC, which is in the shade Pink Cheek Glow. These are the colour wheels. I used to love this. There's a proper dent in there as well. Right there. On to my more, I say like more pricier range here, which is like Benefit, Too Faced, BH a little bit, but let's start with what is down here. Another Collection 2000 Shimmer Brick. Then I have three of the BH Truffle palettes. So we've got Chocolate Cherry, Vanilla Truffle, or Vanilla Cream, Chocolate Strawberry. Let's get rid of these for a minute. So these are the Obsession palettes. So this is Pinky Promise. I bought this one off of Jill, I believe, and this one is in Isn't It Peachy, and I think I bought this one off of Claire. Then we got three Too Faced blushes. These I think I bought on a really good sale like 4 years ago. So we've got the shade Peach Beach. There's some nice shimmer in them as well. Then I've got the shade Something About Berry, very berry tone, and Candy Glow, very pale. I have two mini Benefits. So we've got Dandelion, which is I think like a highlight. I used to use this quite a bit. This is quite nice. Don't know, I think I've just kept it with my Benefits. It's a nice subtle highlight. Then we got Gold Rush. I think I have the big one of this. I really like this. I think, I'm not sure, but I've used that a lot. Oh my god, my Rockateur blush. Can you tell how much I used to love that one? Then I have Coralista. This one was a well-loved one as well. These are just so easy to use. Then we have Dallas. This is more of a bronzer on me. Sugar Bomb. Ooh, it's broke. I did not know that. God knows when that broke. Then we have Havana. This one's quite nice. I don't think I've actually used that one. This one, California. Telling you, such a nice shade. Such a nice shade. Never looks like you've used it when I've used this plenty of times. And then the famous Hoola. Very loved. I've stopped using it because I want to get it back up before I use it all off. Okay, now we have some stick blushes. So we've got this Gosh Giant blush in the shade Oh, it doesn't have a shade, but oh, 02 Shy. This one I looked for everywhere. It's such a nice shade. Then we've got Collection in 02 Cheeky. Then we've got Barry M Blush Me in the shade. Alright, there is no shade actually for this. We've got the darker one in shade 3. So that might be shade 2, you know. Shade 3 is quite a nice one. And then we have 01 Tickled Pink by Collection 2000. They are nice cream blushes. I need to use them more. Then we've got some number 17 stamp blushes, and these don't have names. So we've got the pale pink shade, and the shade's in the lid like there. We've got another darker pink shade. This again doesn't have a name on it, but the issue is these are all discontinued now. But I can give you a little stamp. Right, put it here in an awkward place. I like that shade the most. We've got a Body Shop one down here, a honey honey bronzer, but it's actually like more of a blush. And then we've got the more peachier shade. Look at some of these palettes. So we have a blush trio by Revolution. I have someone looking at me from downstairs being nosy. We have a sleek blush by Free. This is in the shade Crochet, I don't know, Chantilly. Looks like that. Pink Lemonade by Sleek. I love this one. And California. Then we have one of these Revolution Sunlight Mood Lights. This is the gradient highlighters. Okay, it looks like that. I haven't opened it. Oh my god, I've got a Maybelline Master Sculpt. I haven't used this in years. This is an actual contour colour. Then we've got another bronzer in Cacao. This is a shade from Revolution Pro that I can use when I'm tanned. The one that I'm using right now is in my everyday drawer. Then we have Opulence by Revolution. And we've got a Freedom contour kit. Don't really contour, I'm more bronze. This L'Oreal, I used to use that. There was no tomorrow. It doesn't even look like it, but I used it a lot. And we've got an e.l.f. in Warm. This is the bronzer. Grab a few from here. We've got the Primark Bronze Whip. This is really nice. This is like Chanel Tan de Soleil. I've never used it though, but it's apparently a dupe. This is a matte bronzer by NYX in the shade Light. City Bronzer by Maybelline. Give Them La La Beauty. This is the bronzer. I think I bought this one off of Alex because I wanted it. It's got like a gold sheen to it. Some more blush palettes right here. This is the Blush and Glow by Collection. I've got the old one and the new one. Got a Revolution Baked Bronzer that I haven't been able to use because it was too fair for me. But I think it should be alright now. Yeah, I can use that now. It's got a slight sheen to it as well. It's in the shade Holiday Romance. Some palettes. Do you know, I waited years to get these palettes and then never used them. And I can't find the name. Oh, Golden Sugar. Roxy's palette. I love that palette. This shade down here, amazing. Then we've got this one, which is one of their Christmas ones from Revolution. This is in the shade Vintage Lace. These are quite nice. Let's see. It's a nice, ooh, I like that. We've got a Pure Blush by Primark, which I could put in my Primark drawer, you know. Another blush palette. This is Sugar and Spice. This is the one I looked for everywhere because it kept going out of stock. Oh, I've never used it, never opened it. My NARS palette that I made at IMAT. So we've got Orgasm, Laguna, I think this Paloma, and that's Paloma 2, which I've just made holes in. And these are Obsession highlights. So this one is one of my favorites in, no, these are Revolution Pro, sorry, Burning Lights. My Tanya Burr palette that I told you about. Got another little e.l.f. one here, which is in the shade Blushing Rose. This is nice. This has got a little bit of shimmer to it. I do love a good shimmery bronzer, blusher, I must admit. Got another e.l.f. one back here. This is a duo in the shade Bronzed Peach. This is nice. I've used the bronzer when I was darker. When I had a bit more of a tan. Oh, this I got because of Lucy and Lydia. They used to rave about this so much. It's the Collection Highlight Blush and Bronze. Intrinsic by XX Revolution. This gold. Oh my god. So good. Right there. We've got a Revolution little contour thing from Sin 02. It was from an advent calendar. Never used it. We've got I Heart Revolution contour kit in light. So the light one, the bronzer works really nicely. But in the medium one, the highlight works really nicely. Bronze Peach by e.l.f. Not sure if I've just showed you that one. Oh, Sleek. This is the Face Form in light. This is my backup because I got it as a Christmas present last year because my first one is nearly run out. This is So from one of her gift sets with Revolution, which I don't think she knew was happening. This is Primark Nudes. This is my original Sleek in light. Oh, I thought I was running out a bit more than that, but never not have a backup. We've got my MUA bronzer. You know I love that. Ghost and Sculpt by Revolution. I've never actually used it. I think I used it in one video. A Soleil bronzer that I got in Superdrugs for like 50p. MUA Glow bronzer. This is really nice. This one by Primark, Island Escape. So nice. Look at that. Wow. Love it. We've got another Primark Hot Topics and then Freedom, which came free at some point. Sorry, my thingy is bashing something. My trouser thing. We've got a Wet n Wild bronzer here. I've got the shade Sunset Striptease. Then we've got another Primark Contour and Glow, whereas the other ones were Bronze and Glow, but this is quite nice. Then we've got a Revlon Sculpt and Highlight. And the last two is a Primark Bring the Heat and a Barry M Staycation. This is very pale even for me. When I tried to use it, you could barely see it on my skin. Look. Can't see it. So even for me, that is too light. And then this shade is like more of a blusher. And guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope this was a bit more in depth and in detail that you would like. Now I've got to rearrange the straw and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.